Alright guys, we're playing some Darius top lane in the newest patch. And I'm going to showcase you guys exactly on how you can carry with Darius. So this game we're playing Darius into a Scion, and what we have is the Conquer page. We got Triumph, Alacrity, Last, and we also have Nimbus and Transcendence. Actually not very happy with Transcendence because I should have swapped this around with Celerity, so that's something that I encourage you guys to do. It's not what I wanted, but it's okay. It's acceptable. Definitely did want to have Celerity though, it would have been way better, if you ask me. I'll take my W here. So we're currently facing off Scion, which is actually a pretty good matchup if you ask me. Because we have the option available, like being able to like cancel out the Scion Q. We also have Ghost and Flash. Both some spells allows me to sidestep the ability to if needed. So this is, I consider this matchup to be very free. Oh, could have had another auto attack. Either way, Darius always needs to be played in a very aggressive way, especially when you're in a favorable matchup like this one. Oh, she's level 3. Early gank. I have the wave shoving, so this should be winnable. If he just keeps going, we just kill him. There you go. He had no flash available. Okay. Not bad. I think that probably the jungle is going to walk around again. We'll check it out. I still have my some spells available. So let's find out what he's up to. Gotta make sure I shove this in one way or another. There you go. Weird Qs from Scion, by the way. Like, he's dropping the Q down, but does not charge it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be building this game, there are two builds that I always encourage you to go for. Let me explain what it is. So with Darius, you always have the number one. There's the stridebreaker build. This is the build that you're most likely going to be playing with most of the games. Really good build because stridebreaker gives you a slow damage and most importantly gives you the AoE clear. Now, the secondary build is the Trinity Force build, and this build basically has no AoE because obviously Trinity Force doesn't give you anything of that, but in return, it gives you everything needed for 1v1 damage, plus shredding towers. That's basically what the difference is between the two builds. Personally, Stridebreaker build is what we're going to be doing now. The reason why is, again, because of the AoE damage. Because if you hit like a Q in the wave and you pop in Stridebreaker immediately afterwards, you basically take the entire wave down instantly. And this kind of clear is one of the most important things in the game. Oh, I'm going to showcase you why. I always prioritize clear way more than anything else. So it really depends on the matchup. We could also go Trinity Force into Scion, which is definitely not bad, but there's no reason for me to build it against Scion right now. There we go. We're gonna force him right here. He can't hit the Q either. Now you saw what I did right there, right? He's already giving up on that one. Doesn't chase me this time like the last time. As you could notice, I was holding my grab. I could grab any second, okay? I could have grabbed right away at the start, but since I was able to keep on chasing down Scion continuously without, you know, without him being able to run, it's better if I hold my grab because of the Scion Q. If he were to charge his Q and then grab, I would then be able to not only get him close to me, but I would also cancel out Scion's Q, which are both very important things. So keep that in mind, guys. Be very smart with the way how you always use your grab. Don't just grab right away. Always use it only when you need to. right? So if you can continuously hit your W over and over and over again, and there's no risk of them walking away, just keep it. Because if they then flash away or they use some kind of ability, whatever it is that they're using, you can then cast it and keep them close. So let's see. Sion is currently not freezing the wave. He's stacking the wave up, which is pretty good for him. Now, the difference is that I'm level 6, he's level 5. So even though he's got this massive wave, which is in his favor, I still beat him because I have the ultimate difference here. Well, not anymore. That sucks. Now we gotta be a little bit careful because the wave is shoving into me, which means that if we go for a fight, he's much more likely to win. But since we already have a lead, we should still be able to win the 1v1. Just taking my constant reward, unfortunately. Not a good placement for me. If he charges Q here... Ah, okay, I can't grab that. If I were to walk into that, he would... Okay. Could have been better. And just like that, we get another couch. Oh, whoops. This matchup is super free. In general, Darius has a lot of favorable matchups, a lot of good matchups out there. Like, Darius is one of the few champions that have way more good matchups than bad ones. And Sion happens to be a matchup which is pretty much a direct counter. Like, there's not much that Sion can do because of the fact that I can always cancel out his main ability with my grab. Plus, it's an ability that allows me to get him close. So... I need like 100 more. I think there's a chance of Lilia being here, but I am going to stay around because I have my some spells back. So we're chilling. I was going to last hit, but I was also going to go for an all-in. He's placing wards down. That means he's got no wards available, so if my jungle walks in, it's going to be another free catch. I think I'm just gonna play this out pretty safe. Do you wanna know why? It's because Warwick is pathing topside and this guy has 0 wards. Yeah, check this out. He's got no wards. It's down for him. Just gonna block him from pressing R. Yep, and we got him again. Super simple. You get the passive down so he doesn't get the wave. And let's go back. Stridebreaker and boots. Okay. So, now you're going to see how fun it's going to get. Also worth noting, the way how we're playing this out against Sion right now is typically what you can do in every matchup. The second you make a lead against no matter what it is that you're playing against, whether it's Aurelia, even Aatrox, even whatever, pick a champion. If you can make a 2-3 kills lead and have an XP advantage, you can just let the wave shove into you and just go for the all-in every single time. That's one of the things that Darius is so good at. Really? Did I miss it? He's gonna go for that cannon. I'm fine with that. I'm letting him take these 3 here. And then what I'm gonna do is the second it's gonna arrive up here, I'm gonna all in. Because I want to make him, you know... I want him to put the wave in a good position for me and then all in. So I have a much more higher chance of being able to all in. And kill him. Now it's in a good position. Now we're going to be looking for straight up all-ins. Yep, and now we're chilling. Oop. Really? Okay. He's going for a roam. Okay. Now here comes a fun, like a really fun part of the lane. It doesn't matter what Sion is going to do right now. It really does not matter. If he goes back to lane from mid lane and walks it back, I can block him from getting back to the lane and kill him for free. If he decides to go for a backport, I can block him from getting back to the lane because Lilia is bot lane. Look at this. Their jungler is currently down there, which means if Sion walks in right now, it should be a free kill. And even if we don't kill him, he's still going to lose the wave. So, yeah, he's out of options here. There you go. Super free. So, it did not matter what Sion was going to do there. Because if he says like, okay, I'm going to stay up here and wait, he's going to lose the entire wave here over and over and over again. And if he decides to go into the jungle, I can follow him or block him from doing jungle camps. And the whole time, the wave is going to push on the tower and he's going to lose all of the XP, all of the gold. It didn't really matter what he was up to. I already had the information that the enemy jungler was bot lane. And the fact also that mid lane was missing. Like mid lane went this way. So it's done for him at that point. You can just sit behind two towers and you just wait for the right moment. Like, it's one of the best things you can do. Let's go for this one and this one and this one. So yeah, that's another trick. If you have a massive lead, you know you're going to be able to kill your opponent, and you see the enemy jungle in bot lane and mid lane also being missing up all the way up here. You know where they are. You can then just chill out right here, and no matter what your opponent does, it's always free. Oh, this guy's going to go for the inting Sion, I guess. Yeah. Why does it not surprise me anymore? Like, Sion players do this all the time. Okay. Now it's the real fun, because now we have the stridebreaker, and we are at a stage in the game where we can just cast Q with stridebreaker, just take the entire wave down instantly. So we're gonna have some very easy wave clearing here. It's gonna be awesome. Check this out. Now we're gonna also, I think we're gonna go for Drake, because top lane is being pushed in right now. Sion is missing it. He's forced to farm the wave. If we rotate now, we should win. Okay. There you go. So Sion is forced to farm top lane. That allows us to walk towards mid lane and, you know, getting things done, right? Oh, that's a waste of the Herald. Yep, that's a big waste of the Herald. But I think we can still use it. There you go. Nice. Now, instead of going for a reset and buying my item right now, Sion is going for the tower, and even if I don't have any mana, I'm gonna have to kill him. Oh! They go for a surrender. I mean, I'm not surprised, like, we're destroying them. And you see, like, my teammates are struggling, but we are 7-0. I'm not surprised. Okay. Hey, either way, this is Darius Toplane. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.